What's up, tubes of the Ube? Check it out, me, your best content creator, and the highest quality videos you could ever fucking see in the world. Today, I'm bringing you an actual video. Um, this is, of course, as my usual ones. No edits, no cuts, no fucking garbage like that. Just, just good old classic trash. Fucking trash. So, here I am in California, Sacramento, California, for those of you who want to stalk me. I love checking out Craigslist, but I love checking out Craigslist personals ads. That stuff is the fucking best. Some of the best content comes from the missed connections and the rants and raves. So here I am to show you guys what weird shit we can fucking find. Here we are, check it out. Well, it's going to be backwards for you guys, but missed connections. Fuck yeah, the whole screen darkened when I did that. Now, what are we going to do? I guess we should just click missed connections in general. I don't want to click on the male or female, trans male, female, whatever, and just find, non-specific stuff. Just whatever. Vegan nurse. You wanted to join a foursome, but keep missing us. Oh, that's good. And there's a picture. I probably can. I think YouTube's safe enough to show you the picture of that. Jesus. Yeah, you get the idea. Are you a bisexual female and interested in joining in with a male, female to make it a fun four-way? Early 40 guys here. Other guy's 30 and woman is 32. We're all mellow and easygoing, but very open sexually and love to explore. If you're interested, shoot me and email me and we can chat more. That was not a missed connection. I think it says you wanted to join a foursome but keep missing us. I think missing and missed connection, I think they got something a little wrong there. That was bad. Hansy Gal at Grocery Outlet Greenhaven. There we go. There we go. This is maybe some good stuff. I was in the aisle, was reaching to get the turkey gravy, and you were there looking at the cake batter. You backed up into me and you had headphones on and did hear me say, "Excuse me." It was all one sentence. You rubbed your ass on my front of me and then reached back and tweaked my cock and then said, "Oh my," turned around totally red as you had thought I was your boyfriend. Many apologizes from I to you and you to I, and you ran out of the store literally. I thought it was very sexy and it was a complete mistake. No worries. Please don't freak out. It's okay. I honestly thought that was going to end with yo, if you want to back off your dude and come fuck me, we totally can. But they actually were like, "It's okay. Don't freak out." That was nice. That was weird. I expected some fucked up stuff there. Going way back, 20 years ago. This is a long shot. 20 years ago, you lived in Carmichael. I used to stop by your duplex by Whitney Avenue. My name is Neil. I know your name, but won't say it here. I would really like to hook up with you again. Like I said, this is a long shot. And yes, you're right. That is a seriously long shot. And there's some okay stuff. I go down today. Faith Morse. You came in and walked out. There we go. Some of this stuff just sounds like weird shit, and then some you were like, "Oh, hey, this is a missed connection." A little bit. I'm not sure what happened. You came to me, tried to help, then you burned me. I was forgiving, thought we were getting along great. Then you found me playing as a third. I understand going back to main man, but then there was a second, and I was just a trick. Well, you put a lot of effort in. Some good things still don't make sense. Call Mr. Good Guy. I hope she does not call him. That just sounds like a whole mess. A whole mess. Police officer. Okay, so I'm not getting any response. Okay. So I'm not getting any response to this message, but yesterday or slash Friday, I went to a gas station by Meadowview. Saw a police car. Caught my attention as I was dating a cop for a couple of months, but things did not work out. This was between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. I walked into the gas station and looked. The officer was at the ATM machine and completely looked like that cop I dated. I couldn't stop looking, and he looked at me. Was much more handsome. I couldn't stop looking. I paid for gas and walked to my car. While filling gas, he walked out and looked back at me. Got in his car. "Officer, I just wanted you to know that you were one hot thing. LOL, have a good day." See, my big question about the whole missed connections idea is, how do you know the chances that somebody's actually going to come over to missed connections and look for it? I legitimately not even on a ooh, is anybody like me thing, but legitly looked on to find a misconnection for myself because like, what do you think? You're just sitting there in your room, like I don't know what I'm gonna do. Ooh, how about I check misconnections if seeing anybody has said anything about me and is thinking secretly about wanting to like fuck my brains out as they pass me in the grocery store every third Tuesday. Like it's really weird. It's really strange. I don't even know why it's like a thing. It's weird, man. It's strange. It's strange. Okay, so that's the misconnections. Misconnections is odd. The hilarious stuff is the rants and raves. The rants and raves are my favorite. So I was looking at the rants and raves here a couple of days ago, and I saw some funny stuff, particularly about some guy that was like, I don't know, I guess playing some girl that he dated and then broke up with her and stole all her shit. And it turns out that he already had a girlfriend. He just does this play where he goes to find another chick, he messes with her for a little while, then just like, takes it all, fucking. And yeah, Loiler, yeah, this is crazy. Wow, and these are new ones too. You can see where in some, well, you can't see, but there's some purple ones where I had already read stuff about this Loiler guy, and apparently somebody fucking he just does like crazy shit, and like a bunch of people will come onto the rants and raves and talk about it, and they'll either be for it or against it. And the same thing happens where I'm from. There's this dude that like goes crazy hating on vets and stuff, and like says that he goes to the VA and tries to like start shit with them and do all kinds of crazy stuff, and then all these people are responding like, I'm at this location, I look like this, and I drive this car. You can come here and face me, and we'll really talk about how the VAs work and how veterans are and how you're a piece of shit for telling them that they're pieces of shit for going to war. And then like people are defending him, and then this guy himself will come in. He's like, I am God. I'm gonna fucking show you all one day, and I was there, but I didn't see you. I'm here right now. Da 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 da. A bunch of fucking dumb crazy stuff, and it's just wild that these like interesting little inner circles occur specifically within the rants and raves sections of Craigslist. Like, it's hilarious stuff, setting memory idle. What is this? This is just a random thing on rants and raves. Does anyone know how to set the memory idle on a 2014 Nissan Sentra without a computer? That's that's not that's not a that's not a rave. It's not nav. That's no. And foreign in California. Damn, look at Sacramento's gone to shit. I can't say those words, but racist word and racist word have slowly destroyed it. Fuck you, Jerry Brown. Too many people are allowed to pour in here now. Cali cannot handle all these losers. Look at all these shootings. We got problems and these foreign fucks are adding to it. You say I'm racist. I hate racist word and Mexicans. That's it. Oh, Mexican. That's really racist. I mean, as a word thing, that's funny. As a pun thing, that's funny, but it is racist. I don't condone it. They're mostly ugly, fat, brown monkeys and chimps with monkey babies. Deport or run out. Useless America's melting pot has turned into a toilet. That guy, or gal, probably a guy, was that was salt right there. I gotta say, sober living. Oh, sober living house. That's not rants and raves either. Come on, people. Do you guys not understand? See, this is the other thing. I get to go in here and see how many fucking stupid people are around. Their IQs are not enough to watch Rick and Morty at all. I remember when. Oh, come on. My phone's got terrible signal, so, these great videos that you guys are watching. Great. I was born and raised in the downtown area of Sacramento. I'm now 66 years old, and I've witnessed many changes that Sacto has gone through over these years. Some good, some not so good. As children, we had the whole downtown area as our playground. What a wonderland it was for us. There's some pictures of all businesses, no playgrounds, no parks, just businesses. We had free run of the city, from American River on the north to Broadway on the south, and from the old state fairgrounds on the east to the Sacramento River on the west. Everything and anything between us was our playground. We never had to worry about being harassed, assaulted, or molested in any way. That or it happened, and back then there wasn't enough people and news and stuff to, find out that it happened. Either way, back then, Sacto was a pretty diverse town, and our group of friends included kids from all races, cultures, and religions, none of which were ever questioned or judged. Yes, as a child growing up in Sacramento, I remember when, one, all the major theaters had all-day cartoons every Saturday for us to watch. The cost of entry was 3 Pepsi bottle caps. That's cool. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm gonna have to look that up after this. But that's really awesome. You go to the movie theater, watch cartoons, and just pay 3 Pepsi bottle caps. Was this fucking Fallout? That's awesome. Two, Sutter's Fort was open to the public 24 hours per day. It was not manned and there was no entry fee. Our imaginations ran wild, played for hours, and fought our Wild West battles all day long. I think Sutter's Fort is like a military base. Not really sure. In Capitol Park, three. In Capitol Park, we played for hours on end, and we made it a challenge to climb every tree in that park. It's capitalized. You got to make sure to be aggressive with your capitalized words. The groundskeepers didn't mind, and they even encouraged us to climb those trees. Back then, the Capitol building, four, sorry, I keep forgetting to remember them. Back then, the Capitol building was wide open to the public. You could walk freely in the observation balconies of the legislative chambers and watch the lawmakers doing their thing, live and in person. That's also pretty cool. I remember running around the circle-shaped hallways that ring the dome structure of the interior. This person had a dope life, whatever they did. I don't know. They say generations are generations, but I was not really allowed to go outside and do things when I was younger because my mom didn't think we lived in a safe enough neighborhood. So I didn't have any of this fun stuff. But, interesting enough, that's actually what they're, like, ranting about anyways. But, it's things. The World Theater, number 5, was across the street from Plaza Park. It was a hangout for the drunks and bums of the day. It would only cost a few cents for admission, and they would use it to either get out of the weather, drink, or sleep off a drunk. To the horror of our parents, we would sneak in there to watch the old B-rated movies, and we were never bothered by the drunks. You particularly in your group, but I mean that doesn't mean everybody. 6. All the major streets: Stockton Boulevard, Abraham Boulevard, Broadway, R Street. Why is this? There's just a street as a letter. 16th Street, J Street. Oh, there's another one. Had railroad tracks in the center of the street. These tracks were heavily used by passenger, freight, and trolley trains. We hopped them all the time as our transportation around town. The old Sacramento Union newspaper was printed in a warehouse next to the PR. They were really going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh wow, at the very end they say, I could go in here for hours reminiscing about my childhood in downtown Sacto, but I've bored you long enough. You have. Sacramento was, is, and will remain a special place in my friends and my friends' lives. Hope you enjoyed some of my stories. Did you guys? I don't know. I kind of did, but it wasn't a rant rave. See, these guys are doing it wrong. I need to, I need to, I need to, I need to go back to my hometown for the rants and raves, apparently. Fucking rants and raves. Here we go. It's oh man, some weird. I can't even read that. That's like really fucked up. What? What the fuck? I don't even know. That's fucking whatever that is. Whatever that was. Whatever that was crazy. I'll include it in the comments. How about that? That was crazy. Uh, my name is Lord. I'm the man. Jeez, that face. Okay, okay. Can we get a handle on that face? Holy fuck, that's terrifying. Since your god, Ty, we're just going to say Ty, since your god Ty failed his attempt to rule his followers because he hadn't any following, let Lord RM join you all in a good laugh and a bunch of booze. It is the weekend, so party up and stay off rants and raves. It could drive you insane. Enjoy the weekend, people. Drink up. Lord RM. Okay, so this is what a little more of what I'm talking about, what happened here. Um, so Ty is this dude that was doing all this crazy stuff. Your almighty God Ty wants us all to rejoice in his reviled revaluation. That was That was kind of hard to read for some reason. Sorry. Ty's coming out is a blessing. No doubt he must feel relief beyond a doubt of oblivion. He can now reset and blend in with society as a normal, everyday person. He might find himself one day having the wealth and fabulous lifestyle he so wishes had it all now, with some counsel of professional help, along with the practice of safe sex. Ty will have a wealth, a beautiful husband, and that wonderful, fabulous life he always dreamed of. Hang on. Some stuff happened. I missed something deep here. Homeless by choice? Bless your heart, but that was quite possibly the dumbest thing I've ever heard anybody say. Everybody would choose to live in a home if they had the capacity to do so. It's more out of necessity than choice, probably because crimes were committed against some of these people and they had no other choice. Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, you could choose to live in a home, but then you'd have to get a job, and a lot of jobs require that you have an address. In order to have an address, you need a home. So if something occurs and you end up homeless, this can be a hard thing to do, but there are also lots of services that can help you if you know how to get to them. There's no easy response about that. Sometimes you don't hear the screams. I'm sitting here wondering if I should go on with my life. Have I reached the pinnacle of my worth? Is it worth going on day after day, knowing that if I was not around, the world would carry on? I'd be a memory at best, and forgotten soon after. The nightmares come to me every night. I haven't slept the whole night in weeks. I can't cry out because I don't want anyone to know how close to the edge I am. I'm whispering for help. I don't know how much longer I can do this. You need not respond. I merely needed to rant. Thank you for reading. That was a thing. What was that ball in the sky? It was probably just someone's overinflated head falling out of the sky as their ego deflated. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Oh yeah, there was like a ball seen over. Okay. Seen over the skies. These people are not ranting very well. I gotta say, I'm kind of disappointed. Yes, that's how it's done. We have serious problems to solve, and we need serious people to solve them. And whatever your particular problem is, I promise you Donald Trump is not the least bit interested in solving it. He is interested in two things, and only two things: making you afraid of it, and telling you who's to blame for it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you win elections. You gather a group of middle class, middle age, middle income voters who remember with longing an easier time, and you talk to them about family and American values and character, and you wave a photo of a Muslim or immigrant, you scream about patriotism, you tell them they are to blame for their lot in life, and you go on television and you call them a terrorist. That, my friends, is how you get votes. He kind of hit it on the mark there. Can't lie. That is how it's done. Wow. Bernie supporters. Uh-oh. Now we're just gonna get political. Sorry, I'm not gonna get political. I'm a cuckold. Title says it all. I'm a cuckold to my wife and her boyfriend. I smell and I'm their slave. Please humiliate me in your responses. Thank you. Nice. Into that humiliation thing. Wow. Let me see if I got it all right. 1. You crazy. 2. We don't own the music or the entertainment industry. You say we do? Who does? Name them all. In parentheses, whites portray us in the media but are innocent of fake news proven fake? I guess blacks control the media too. New one to me. 3. How much money has gone into keeping black areas impoverished? A lot. And if it keeps going missing, the allotted funds to fix these problems. All by design. If blacks are so dumb, how do we design these plans? Whites in the city selling ass and shooting up. Sores all over and 80% of the homeless city rats. Yes, your mother, brother, sister, or girl in my alley doing drugs. Who gonna bail them out of jail? Not I. I'ma send them. See, I won't go on. You get my drift. I see people. You say color. Your black binders will be stolen by a white and you will see. It's your own. I work for a lot of rich white guys, and buddy, they only hire Latino. No white pride. It's all about the money, and then a fuck ton of, like, rectangular squares. This person's salty. They are not wrong about the whites shooting up. I don't know about selling ass. I'm not familiar with prostitutes and pimps like at all, despite it being like quite a real and prominent thing. Um, I'm wondering what the whole part number 2 is. We don't own the music or entertainment industry. You say we do? Who does? Name them all. Whites portray us in the media but are innocent of fake news proven fake. I mean, fake news proven fake is different. I don't know. The music entertainment industry is different from media. I mean, okay, that goes into entertainment industry, but music is like a totally different thing. And I don't know where that's coming from. That's very different things. You can't just put them into the same group, you know? Like, I mean, white people own it all, sadly. But well, okay, let's not mix it up. Rich people own it all. Rich people. Not white people specifically either, because there might be rich black people, rich Latino people, rich Guatemalan people, whatever. Rich people own everything. You pay to play. That's how you play games. That's how you play life. You pay to play. Pretty much. So there's just weird, dumb things. I don't know. I didn't really find anything. That was kind of sad, but I guess you got to hear some weird shit. And that really fucked up thing, I'm going to put in the comments. Because it's really fucked up and like somebody's got to read this, but I don't think I should like here for everyone to see. You know, not everyone's going to look through the comments. A lot of people are, if I ever get any views at all. I probably won't, but who cares? I might do this again. I might find other weird random chunks of Craigslist, all in the personal section, of course, because the personals is where all the funny stuff comes from. And other really weird shit, you know, like real weird shit. So, you know, come on back. We'll find some more stuff. It'll be cool.